Guybrush Threepwood, you do turn up in the strangest places.
Hi, Elaine. Do you think you could help me out?
How did you get into this mess?
It's kind of a long story.
Oh, that's okay. I've got time.
Well, it all started on Scab Island. Some of my admiring fans had pressured me into telling my LeChuck evaporating story once again.
Deep in the Caribbean, Scab Island.
So I bust into the church and say, "Now you're in for it, you bilious bag of barnacle bait." And then LeChuck cries, "Guybrush, have mercy! I can't take it anymore!"
I think I know how he must have felt.
Yeah, if I hear this story one more time, I'm gonna be crying myself.
Don't you have any new stories?
Well, actually, that's why I'm here on Scab Island. I'm on a whole new adventure.
Growing a mustache?
No, bigger than that.
A beard?
No, I'm in search of treasure. The biggest treasure of them all. A treasure so valuable and so well hidden that it haunts the dreams of every pirate on the seas.
You mean
Big Whoop?
None other.
Then why'd you come here? There's no treasure on Scab Island.
Well, I didn't know that before. Now I'm trying to charter a ship and look someplace else. When I return, I'll have riches galore and a whole new story.
Or you'll have died trying.
either way, we won't have to hear about LeChuck anymore.
Ha! Those guys wouldn't know a good story even if they paid $50 for it. When I find Big Whoop, I'll become a legend among pirates for generations to come. I can only charter a ship and get off this stinking island.
Where do you think you're going, Fancy Pants? You ain't from these parts, are you? This is a toll bridge. You gotta pay.
Is this some sort of bribe situation?
No, more like extortion. Here, allow me to demonstrate.
Help! Please!
Scream as loud as you want. There's no police on Scab Island.
Please, not in my new coat.
Maybe I should cut you one out of cement.
Whoa!
Hey, you're loaded. This is my lucky night. Remember, wherever you go, on sea or on land, you can't ever hide from Largo LeGrand.
Tough town. I guess I should have got those traveler's checks.
Okay, here is the big premiere of iMuse. Right?
Yes.
This is the biggest, and I think the biggest ever, most complicated piece of iMuse music that was ever made.
We have like two full-time programmers who are doing nothing but programming the iMuse transitions.
Because it's a main theme outside, and then every time you go into one of these inner locations or inside the house, it would enable or disable instruments, and it would change the theme a little bit.
Right. Yeah, no, iMuse was absolutely amazing.
But they put a lot of work into it, and they decided never to do it again. Because they're like, no one noticed. I noticed.
I did.
Help wanted. 1 week's salary in advance. Inquire below. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
How's business?
It's just terrible. No one ever comes down here anymore. Largo's got all my regulars spooked. You know, I can mix any drink there is, make anything you could name, but I can't make the one thing that could really do this island some good.
What's that?
A voodoo doll of Largo LeGrand.
You there.
Uh-oh.
Give me my usual and put it in a real glass. Fork over the dough or you'll be serving Bloody Marys for a week. From your nose.
That's all I have.
Well, you better have more tomorrow, or we might have to move this dump to a new location. Like, say, the bottom of the ocean.
Boy, you just gave him all your money?
I don't want to talk about it.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
I saw your sign outside. What's the job?
Oh, yeah. I really should take that thing down. I hired a new cook just this morning, but if things don't work out with him, I'll let you know.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. Excuse me.
Don't bug me. I'm cooking.
Excuse me.
I can't concentrate with you talking to me.
Wake up!
What is it?
Remember me? I'm Guybrush.
Do we know you?
I'm Guybrush, the man who rid the world of LeChuck.
Sure you are.
No, really.
Why did you wake us up, Gorbush?
What are you guys doing up there?
We're performing.
That's right. Performing.
That's what we do for a living now.
You see, after our circus failed, we started a pirate catering business on nearby Fat Island.
The sacking lunch. It was quite lucrative.
Why aren't you still doing that?
The governor of the island made us an offer we, couldn't refuse. So, we sold him the business.
Yeah?
We sank the money into one of those newfangled glass-bottom boats.
We wanted to take passengers on sightseeing trips.
And search for a place called Drinky Island in our spare time.
Boy, did we ever want to get there.
Aside from the obvious reason, we had inside information that Drinky was in fact the resting place of the legendary treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? I'm looking for that too.
Well, I hope your luck is better than ours.
You see, we got a bit of a raw deal on the boat.
Seems the salesman didn't have any glass for the bottom, so he just left a gaping hole there.
By the time we noticed, we were taking on water, fast.
We ended up stranded on a tiny desert island.
When did we get to the performing part?
We met a philosopher on the island, and he told us something which changed our lives.
That you're a pack of loonies?
He told us that all the world is a stage and that we are merely players. So, we became performance artists. In our current work, we portray man's response to global environmental issues of a changing world.
What happened to your leg?
It happened during a performance.
When he lost the leg, Frank was brilliantly showing the inseparability of the path man walks from the food chain.
The symbolism of the cheese was essential. You know, this leg is looking sort of dingy. Would you get some polish over at the Woodsmiths and polish it for me?
Give me money for the polish.
Okay.
Is that your rat?
Yes. We call him Munster Monster because of his insatiable passion for cheese.
See you later.
We can scarcely contain our anticipation.
Hey, leave that alone.
Sorry, is this your bucket?
Well,
No.
So you won't mind if I take it?
I guess not.
Hello?
Excuse me.
Oh, yes. Hi there. Can I help you?
Hi, I'm Guybrush Threepwood, LeChuck busting stud.
Uh-huh.
Excuse me.
Yes?
Hi, I'm Guybrush. Who are you?
Wally. Wally B. Feed. At your service.
Do you know anything about Big Whoop?
Uh-oh. Who sent you here? I should warn you. I'm heavily armed.
Nobody sent me. I'm freelance.
You better not try for my files. All my research on Big Whoop is in there.
Can I see your files?
Actually, there's not anything in them. I haven't really been able to find out much hard information. What do you know about it?
I know it contains unimaginable wealth.
You mean you never heard of the 4 men who buried it?
No. Tell me all about it.
Well, all anyone knows for sure is that there was a shipwreck. The merchant vessel Elaine went down in a terrible storm.
Elaine?
Only 4 crew members survived. They washed up on a remote deserted island. Some say its name was Inky Island, but I don't believe that.
Well, why don't you believe it?
Because there's no such island. Anyway, that's where they supposedly found Big Whoop.
But what is Big Whoop?
Whatever it was so wonderful, or so horrible, that they never wanted anyone else to find it. So, they took the map they made of the island and split it up among the 4 of them, and they all went their separate ways.
Where are they now?
Well, I don't even know their names. I'd go look them up at the Fat City Library if it weren't for this stupid Largo embargo. Of course, it could just be an old legend, but if I could just see the map of that island, I bet I could recognize the shape of the land and track it down myself.
Thanks. I gotta go.
Okie dokie. Hey, where's my monocle? I can't see a thing without me monocle.
Yeah?
What's the problem with that Largo guy?
He really goes against my grain. I'd like to make an end table out of him, but I don't have the guts. With all my tools, I'm still unable to create the one thing that could do this island some good.
Like an all-night tattoo parlor?
No, like a voodoo doll of Largo Legrand.
Oh. Could I buy some wood polish?
That's 1 piece of 8. Anything else?
I'd just like to browse, thanks.
Okay, but don't touch anything.
Welcome to Woodtip. No treasure hunting zone. Oops, I think I broke the sign.
Back.
My name's Ron Gilbert, and I did pretty much everything on this game. I did all the art, the music, programming, and the writing.
So typical.
I'm Dave Grossman. I helped Ron do everything on this game. I helped to design puzzles and wrote lots of dialogue and programmed things and made little people walk around and created scenes.
My name's Tim Schaefer. I helped get coffee for these guys, and then at night I redid everything that they did. And I was an assistant designer programmer. That's the official title.
That was part of the official title.
Yeah. So we helped with puzzles and then wrote dialogue and then programmed. Wow. I used to program.
I still program too.
What's happening?
What was that sound?
Oh my god, the game's starting. What an awesome game.
Well, I'll see you salty dogs later.
That reminds me, do we have any weenies left?
Captain Dread.
We eventually did.
I never liked his name.
Captain Dread? That's a great name.
I never liked his name.
Captain Dread. It's
a great
both
name.
Scary pirate name.
You're wrong.
And dreadlocks. Maybe you don't realize this, but those big chunks of hair are called dreadlocks.
I think it was because the pun was too obvious.
Oh, there's something too obvious, not subtle enough in Monkey Island for you, pants dropper.
Right. Well, it's because you're missing all the symbolism of the pants dropping.
The thing I didn't
And-
like was that you never see his face except for the very beginning. His head is turned the whole time. I'm like, this is so disconcerting to see just the back of his head. He could just have his head. He could have had his head just tilted a little bit like that.
Hello?
Hello, man. My name's Captain Dre. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
I can't charter you my ship because a while ago I lost my lucky sailing necklace. I called it my eye that has seen the world. I can't sail without it. No way, man. Besides, that mean and nasty guy Largo, he has an embargo on the island. No ships can sail in or out without his approval. There's no way he would let me leave.
Tell me more about that necklace thingy you lost.
It happened some time ago. My navigator and I set sail for this legendary island. When we arrived, we were taken prisoner by cannibals. I escaped, man. But my navigator was not so lucky. All I found of him was one of his eyeballs. And I've kept it as a good luck charm.
Gee, I think I've met your friend.
Unlikely.
I gotta run. Lots of treasure hunting to do.
Okay. Bye, man. Come again.
International House of Mojo. Creepy, but apparently seaworthy. Spider lungs. Eau de Mojo, the mystical aroma of voodoo captured in a delightful potpourri. Cat dewormer. Ash to life, the uncremating cream. Ash to life, the uncremating cream. We'll just take a little.
Hey, that's just a display model. Guybrush Threepwood. It's been a long time since you last came to see me.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Ah, we often forget those who help us most.
We do?
It was I who told you how to do away with LeChuck. I told you where to find the voodoo antidote and how to turn it into the powerful ghost-dissolving potion you needed.
Oh, yeah, now I remember. How's business?
Very good. Many hexes this week. Saved many people from the evil eye. Made many pieces of 8. Although Largo took most of them.
Tell me about this Largo guy.
He's a weak little man who bullies this whole island around. Most people are afraid of him because he was once LeChuck's right-hand man.
Yeah, but LeChuck's history. I got rid of him myself.
True evil can never be destroyed completely. You will see.
Why don't you just put a curse on Largo?
I've tried. My most powerful magic lies in voodoo dolls. But to make an effective doll, I need some items from Largo's person, and no one's brave enough to go get them for me.
What kind of ingredients do you need for the doll?
Are you willing to help me make one?
Maybe.
To make it work, you need to bring me some personal artifacts of the victim. One from each of the 4 basic voodoo groups. Something of the thread, something of the head, something of the body, and something of the dead.
Hey, that almost rhymes.
For the thread, I need a piece of Largo's clothing, and a lock of hair will do for the head. Bring me a sample of fluid from his body, and from his dead relatives, you must acquire some remnant of a corpse. Here, take this shopping list.
Thanks.
Now go. Back again, Mr. Threepwood.
About that jar I was looking at?
That's one of my most powerful potions. Brings the dead back to life.
I'll take it.
There are some complications. It only works on ashes, and the resurrection is only temporary. Plus, You need to bring me a sample of the subject's ashes before I can mix you up a batch.
Boy, voodoo's complicated.
Rules are rules.
Well, that's enough voodoo for me. Bye.
So be it.
Stan's Casual Crosses, for graves that don't need to dress up. Here lies Hank Plank. Does anybody recognize that name? He didn't have any money on him when he died, and somebody's got to pay for the funeral. Stan. Here lie the Gordo brothers, too big for any ship. Let's hope the Earth can hold them. There once was a girl named Carrie who thought that she soon should marry. She went into town and flirted around. She didn't get wed, she got buried. Marco Largo Legrand. Hell on sea or sand. The good news is he's dead. The bad news is he bred. I can't dig that, Daddy. This is creepy feeling.
I swear on my grandfather's grave, something weird is going on.
Oh god, I forgot about the graveyard.
This is like the greatest scene ever.
Why are the bats making different sounds here?
Okay, so why
This is another thing we fought over. I thought the pants thing, I didn't think that was funny.
I think the pants
And you thought it was
thing
the
is
best thing in the whole game.
I did. And I still do. I actually use this as an example sometimes when I'm
You
talking
used to think
people.
was funny and now realize it's not funny?
No, it's like the pinnacle of humor. It's an untoppable moment.
But what, did he pull his belt off in order to dig? Why does that happen, Ron? Now tell us.
It's because the game requires different levels. If you got your sophisticated,
But why do his
humor,
pants fall down?
and
Did
you've got
he use his belt to dig? See, that would
See,
make
the
sense.
problem is you're trying to justify it too much. It's just funny. Just roll with it.
It's fantasy about pants falling down.
It's just a stupid computer game, Tim.
Oh, see, I think that could have been a really deep moment. His pants fell for a reason. For example,
gravity.
He was digging up. You win. It's hilarious. But I never liked anything that was great. And like I was against the insult sword fighting. Remember, I was like, people are going to be really mad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, for the beginning of the meeting, you were like, how about? I think it's too action oriented if we actually put sword fighting in there because it was going to be like karateka, and it's like it's too action oriented. I think people would enjoy it more if it was just insults, which I realize now is a great idea. At the time, I thought we're going to get angry letters from people who want to use their sword. That but I saw the light eventually.
Well, that came from all that time we spent watching those movies in the media room at the main house. Was the way the pirates, verbally jousted with each other.
Yeah, I remember you saying it was just what they said that was important, and that the sword fighting always seemed like kind of a background activity.
Wow, a whole bucket of mud. And it's mine. All mine. I'd like a room, please.
Sorry, we only have one and it's full.
Only one guest.
Yes, but that dang Largo eats like 30.
Oh, isn't that cute? I could lose a finger doing that.
Hey, how'd old Pegbiter get loose? I'd better go catch him before he catches somebody else.
Cheese squigglies. One of my favorites. It doesn't seem to stay closed. I think I hear Largo coming.
Hey, what the hell? What's going on? Whoever did this is gonna pay. I can't get this thing off my head. When I get this thing off my head, somebody's gonna be real sorry.
Maybe I shouldn't have done that. He looked pretty steamed.
Making me mad, Marty.
That's my name, don't wear it out.
Look, I want it free and I want it tonight.
Party tonight? Sure, I'll come.
I'm talking about getting my laundry.
Don't worry about me. I've been dry for 3 years.
I said I need it back tonight.
What? Yeah, we'll stay out all night.
This is useless. You tell them I'll be back to pick it up. Or else.
Thanks! Here's a piece of 8 for your trouble.
Nice. It won't fit in my pocket.
Ready for Mr. Legrand. I know it's here somewhere. I saw it a while ago. Oh, where was it? Ah, here it comes.
cold soup. Yuck. Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Hey, how's the stew tonight?
Stew? Oh, gosh. We only serve gourmet chilled soups here. In fact, our new cook has been working all day on a very special vichyssoise. Let me go see how he's doing. How's the vichyssoise, Bernard?
Excellent, sir. Won't you have a taste?
I think I will. Oh my God! What kind of demented recipe book are you using? You're fired!
But, sir...
Out! Get out of my sight! This is the most disgusting, filthy mess I've ever seen in my life! Look at all the hair! And what's this stuff? How am I ever gonna get rid of this junk? Well, here's your soup.
I'm really not that hungry anymore.
Dang. Hey, can you cook?
A little.
How'd you like a career in the fast-paced world of pub food cuisine?
Are you saying there's an opening in the kitchen?
Yeah. You interested?
Sure, I'll give it a shot.
Great. Job is yours. Here's a week's worth of wages. Now go strap on that apron and get to work.
Okie dokie.
Be cooking.
I had to go to the bathroom. Don't worry, I washed my hands.
Nice try, but not good enough. You're fired.
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Grog, please. Shaken, not stirred.
Maybe you'd like a Shirley Temple instead.
I'm old enough. Look at my beard.
That's the oldest trick in the book. Tell you what, I'll let you have some near grog. Doesn't have any alcohol in it, but it's just as nasty smelling and foul tasting as that stuff grown-ups drink.
Right on.
Oh, wait, what am I saying? I just sold the last of it to Kate. Sorry.
Rats.
Of course, if you have some ID.
Who's this Kate person you mentioned?
Ah, the courageous Captain Kate Capsize. Tough as steel, sharp as nails. She rents her ship out. Does some freelance pirating. Her only loyalty is to the highest bidder. Don't get on her bad side.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya.
Mr. Threepwood?
About that voodoo doll?
Have you brought me the ingredients?
I have his toupee.
Not quite a part of his head, but maybe I can get some scalp fragments from it. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have some of his spit.
Excellent. You may keep the paper. Have you brought me any other ingredients?
I have the bone of his grandfather.
Perfect. Do you have the final ingredient?
I have this pearly white bra.
Yes, that will work. At last! Now I can make a voodoo doll to be reckoned with. Let me get my juju bag. And now for the ingredients. A dandruff flake from Largo's head. A single piece of Largo's thread. A drop of fluid from his body. A single chip off the bone of the dead. And finally, some miscellaneous voodoo herbs and seasonings, including monosodium glutamate. This ought to be good. 2, 4, 6, 8. Who do we assassinate? Largo, Largo, yeah.
Hey, that looks just like him. Thanks, Voodoo Lady.
One more thing. Some of the ingredients were not the optimum specimens. It should still work, but it will have a limited range. You will have to get close to Largo. Very close.
Dim-witted toad.
What? Who do you think you are?
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. People don't always recognize me. I carry this.
I'm gonna tear you limb from limb. Oh, how are you doing that?
Largo the Grand, you are a no-good, vicious, two-bit thug. I command you to give me back my money and leave this island.
Ha! I already spent all your money.
Oh, well, I command you to leave this island.
Just you try and make...
That'll teach you to mess with the slayer of the ghost pirate LeChuck.
What's that? You killed LeChuck?
As a matter of fact, I did. Quite an interesting story, actually.
The fortune teller said she did in LeChuck.
She did she? Does she have one of these?
Is that?
Yes, LeChuck's beard. Still alive and wriggling.
Let me see that. Boy, it is alive. We've been looking for a living piece of LeChuck for years. Now we can bring it back to life. Look out, world! The most fearsome pirate of all time will soon sail the seas again.
Whoops.
I'm afraid it's true, Guybrush. If they have any animated tissue, they can reanimate his whole body.
But I blew his body into a zillion gooey pieces.
Not his body, Guybrush. You destroyed his spirit form. His body was safely buried far away.
But by now it must be...
rotten? Partially decomposed? Yes. And I don't think that's going to make him any more pleasant to deal with.
He's gonna be looking for me.
Yes.
He's gonna try to kill me.
Undoubtedly.
What can I do?
You're already doing all that you can.
What's that?
Hunting for Big Whoop.
Oh, yeah, I was doing that, wasn't I?
Big Whoop isn't just a treasure. It contains the secret to another world. Find that world, and you'll be able to escape LeChuck forever.
But I know so little about Big Whoop.
Take this book.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth. And where'd you get this?
I checked it out at the Fat City Library. I foresaw your need.
Gee, thanks.
I used your name when I checked it out, so be sure and return it when you're through reading. The overdue fines in Fat City are pretty steep.
Gee, thanks. Everything looks all blurry. Would you like my monocle?
Thanks, man. This'll do just fine for me lucky sailing necklace. What can I do for ya?
I need to charter a ship.
You're in luck, my friend. Rumor has it that Largo's been run off the island, so I'm now free to sail again. Only problem is that you don't look like the type that has 20 pieces of 8.
Actually, I do have that much.
Well, man, consider me ship chartered.
Great. Where's your ship?
You're standing in it, man.
Yikes.
Deep in the Caribbean, hidden by an endless storm, lies LeChuck's fortress.
So, when are we gonna resurrect the old bloated fool? Oops.
I'll ignore that comment just this one time, Largo. Only because they tell me you found Guybrush Threepwood.
It's Threepwood, and I found him on Scab Island.
Very good. No one gets the upper hand on LeChuck without getting what he deserves. I want Guybrush brought to me, and I want him brought alive. I am entrusting this to you. Do not fail me.
Never, your voodoo lordship.
Aye. Guybrush Threepwood is finished. I need you to start building me a very special doll.
With pleasure.
I'm off to find Big Whoop.
Here comes the exciting sailing scene. Oh, this was for the ship combat I worked so hard on.
No, that was on Monkey 1. That was on Monkey 1.
It was not in Monkey
That's
1.
right, both
It was
of
on
us
the
were
cutting room
for a
floor of
while.
Monkey 1
Yeah.
because it was too good for that game. Okay, Jolly Rasta, that's not a good name. Dread is a good name, but Jolly Rasta, it sounds like pasta.
It's a horrible name.
It should have been the Jolly Pasta.
Yeah, it should have been the Jolly Pasta. Should have been the elbow macaroni.
Welcome to the Jolly Rasta. Where'd you want to go?
I don't know. What are my choices?
I only know how to get to 3 islands, man.
What are they?
There's where we just came from, Scab Island, the only island where pirates are free to be pirates. Then there's Booty Island, the festive French Mardi Gras party all the time island. It's run by one of the most respected and loved governors around, Governor Elaine Marley.
Elaine?
And last, there is Fat Island, a fascist dictatorship run by an over-bloated pig named Governor Fat. Here, take this easy-to-read reference map, courtesy of Dread Tours. You can use it to show me where you want to go.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes?
Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Smith. You must have me confused with someone else.
Smith, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification?
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Nice try, Guybrush. You'd better come with me. Governor Fat would like a word with you.
I'm really very busy. Could we do this another time? Coming.
Well, Mr. Oh, excuse me. Well, Mr. Threepwood, I can't tell you how pleased I am to have you here as my guest.
The thing I remember about Governor Fat was just that he was way bigger on screen than characters that we generally did.
It was like
He
a
didn't
small
have to move
planet.
very much. He was like, yeah, just this enormous.
You could have lived inside him.
He only animated his like mouth or something.
Yeah. Just kind of a little jiggly thing.
One thing that I always liked about Monkey Island 1 and 2 was how you're kind of playing this game, and almost when you think the game's over, it's like then kind of the real game starts. It's like you're spending all this time on Scab Island or on Melee Island, and you think you're kind of completing the main objective of the game, and then the whole game kind of opens up after that. I always like that.
And all the RTS elements come into it at that point.
Yeah, and the first-person shooter stuff. I don't know if people discovered that.
I always love this poster. I love that. I always like to do that. I always want to do that in other games. Like every game should have a poster that lists everything that you've done.
Oh, all the bad things.
All the bad things you've done.
Stealing
but like
a monocle.
in the voice of the character. In the voice of the. See, we're obviously feeling bad about Guybrush's crimes because we listed them here on this poster.
We did that in Tales in the 4th episode, which is the trial and execution of Guybrush Threepwood.
I've heard that's the
you get
best one.
Maybe the best one. But the funnest bit is you get put on trial and it lists out all the stuff that you did in the first episode. All the things you're under arrest for.
Would you like to hear the story of the time I blew LeChuck's top?
Funny you should mention LeChuck, as he's the reason I brought you here.
Ah, you wanted to thank me for getting rid of him, huh? Well, no thanks are necessary. You see,
Perhaps you didn't kill him quite so thoroughly as you imagined. He looked perfectly healthy the last time I saw him.
Last time you saw him? Oh no, LeChuck's back.
I beg your pardon, did you say something?
Could I hide out here for a while?
You can hide out until LeChuck comes to pick you up. You see, he's put a sizable bounty on your head.
Oh?
A bounty I intend to collect.
Oh. I guess that bounty would buy a lot of bacon grease and pure fat, huh?
Why, you can figure it out while you wait in jail for LeChuck to pick you up. Take him away.
Yes, sir, Governor Fat. Come on, you little weasel.
I'll be back.
Come on. Don't try to escape or anything. Walt will chew you to bits. Okay, Walt. I'll be back to relieve you at 11.
It's always really hard, to design these puzzle things where he's confined in one room, because it's like everything on him, and you have to figure out how to do it, and all of
And
the
if it's too hard,
solutions
you're stuck in a tiny room.
But if it's too easy, it's a gimme puzzle, and it's just not interesting.
There is something comforting about the fact that you can't go anywhere, so you know all your assets are right there. There is some way out. Like it's never
Unless
like,
you're playing a
oh,
Sierra
I didn't
game.
pick something
Then
up
you could
3
be in
rooms
there
away.
without
I've
the
got to go
thingy
get there.
Right, without the pencil.
Hello, little doggy. Hello, little doggy. flip it right into my pocket. They don't call me the Bone Master for nothing. Here, doggy doggy. Here, boy.
This is also the big Pirates of the Caribbean ride ripoff moment, too.
Yeah, we can't really complain about the movie ripping off the game when the game takes.
They were just
plenty
getting
from
us
the-
back for this.
Yeah, exactly.
That's all it really was.
And the dog's named Walt.
Easy.
When was the dog's name Walt?
Steve
Is that not for Walt Disney? No?
Steve
I don't
Purcell's
think so.
dog was called Walt. I think that was.
Oh, well, that was probably named after Walt Disney.
That is possible. Walt was, I remember, kind of a mean little dog. He bit me once.
Walt's dead. Don't make fun of Walt.
Well,
I like that the
that's
dog
a
was
deep
named
clip
after
for
Walt
me.
Disney. Let's just go with that.
Yeah, that's a sweeter story.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public. Mr. Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list. Wanted, Guybrush Threepwood. Hey, that's me! For the murder of G.P. LeChuck. Also for the use of witchcraft on the person of Largo Legrand. The thievery of clothing and medically prescribed hair supplements for such witchcraft. Grave robbing. Trespassing. Larceny without a permit. Exceeding allowable FDA limit for rodent parts in Vichyssoise. Unauthorized exiting from a penal institution. And releasing a dangerous reptile in a populated area. Also wanted for questioning regarding the disappearance of prescription eyewear. Reward offered for information leading to the suspect's apprehension. Threepwood is to be considered armed and dangerous. Armed and dangerous? Right on.
No more bets? Okay, here we go. Red.
All right!
You're a winner, sir. Which prize would you like?
What you got left?
We have money, an invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, and a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers Circus.
I'd like the money.
The money it is. Care to make a bet?
Hello.
How you doing?
I'd like to place a bet.
Betting costs money, kid. 1 piece of 8 for 1 game.
Oh, yeah. Here.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 24 black.
Okay, here we go. Too bad. Better luck next time.
Well, thanks anyway. I hate losing.
Excuse me, pal. I want to make another bet. 28 black.
28 black it is. Black.
All right!
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah.
Place your bets, please.
number.
First, give me the password. If this is 3, what's this?
2.
Right. The winning number will be 13 red.
Thanks.
What's this room? I remember this room. Did they add this for the special edition?
Is this the game where we put in the if this is 3, then what?
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
That
was a mean puzzle.
I apologize for that. That came from my family.
Yeah.
That was a trick. That was a thing. That game my brother played with me. This is 2. Then what's this? If this is 4, what's this?
I remember we went round and around trying to find some clever thing to do that. I think that door existed for quite a while without any real puzzle there.
It was like one of those little insert puzzle here signs.
Right.
It's nice if we could actually do that on these games. Like, that's hard to do now, to design a game and say, well, okay, here's a puzzle, we're just going to put something in later and we'll think of it 2 months from now while we're building. And then we're building the game, we'll write some different dialogue for it.
Yeah, dialogue recording, voice recording really, I think, killed all that spontaneity that we had in Monkey 1 and Monkey 2.
You just have to be spontaneous earlier.
Yeah.
You don't have as much time to be spontaneous.
It's on the calendar. Spontaneity ends here.
Right.
I'll knock.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. You have to get it right 3 times. If this is 2, what's this?
5.
Okay, that's 1 right. 2 more. If this is 5, what's this?
4.
That's 2. 1 more. If this is 4, what's this?
2.
Okay, you must be a member of the Gamblers Club, but I don't recognize you.
No, I was transferred here today. New orders.
What?
Sorry. I had a flashback there. What I meant was that I just joined today.
Oh, okay. The winning number will be 31 black.
No more bets? Okay, here we go. Red.
All right!
You win again. Today is your lucky day, all right. Would you like money again?
Yeah. I think that's enough for me today.
Okay, Ralphie. See you tomorrow. Care to make another bet?
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 31 black.
Okay, here we go. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have the invitation to Governor Marley's Mardi Gras party, or you can have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Well, which will it be?
I'd love to have the invitation.
He wants the invitation. Congratulations!
Thanks.
All you have to do is watch the wheel go round.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. If this is 2, what's this?
3.
Right. The winning number will be 1 red.
Place your bets, please.
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 1 red.
Okay, 1 red. You're a winner, kid. Which of our fabulous prizes do you want? Take your pick. You can have 60 pieces of 8, or you can have a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Well, which will it be?
I really want the circus ticket.
He wants a free pass to see the Linguini Brothers circus. Congratulations!
Thanks.
What do you want, kid?
What's the next winning number gonna be?
First, give me the password. If this is 3, what's this?
5.
Right. The winning number will be 5 black.
Care to make another bet?
I'd like to place another bet. Here's 1 piece of 8.
Okay, kid. Which number you want?
I'd like 5 black.
Okay, 5 black. You're a winner, kid. Your choice is easy this time. You can have 60 pieces of 8. Congratulations.
Thanks.
Well, that's it for me. We're out of money and prizes. We'll be closing soon. Thanks to everybody for playing.
Can't we play again? I want to win some more.
Well, no.
Oh, come on.
Hey, what's that behind you?
What? Where? Hey!
Okay, the library. Is it true, Dave? Did you write all the books that are in here? All of the book titles?
I didn't. I did do a lot of them, but I remember we put out a call
to all of the
to everybody, like, hey, we need book titles, and I think Captain Trips actually wrote a large number of them.
No, really. Some of them I didn't realize were references to other things in the game until I read them on like Monkey Island fan pages. Like there are all these little hidden clues.
Yeah, there's all kinds of references to stuff in there. References are fun.
Yeah. What was the one? Something about the ending. Something about LeChuck and the fight that he had with Guybrush.
There's a reference to that in the library?
What does LeChuck say it was a root of their fight as children? Like some embarrassing, but I don't know.
Do you remember?
In the last scene when they're kids and they're like, we had this fight over something really trivial, and there's a reference to it in the library.
When you think they're kids, you mean?
Oh, when the robots, before the robots are
Right.
programmed to think that they're kids.
Right.
Is what I meant. And they don't realize that they're dead.
Right.
And then the one kid little boy can see dead people.
Yeah. That part.
Okay, look at those references.
Okay, let's actually let's go
There's
through,
Sherlock Holmes.
Let's go through all the library cards.
Yeah, can we look at
Let's go
everyone?
through them all.
Aren't there like 100 or?
What's 1060 West Addison? Is that
That is the address of Wrigley Field
Wrigley
from
Field?
the Blues Brothers.
Oh my god. Yeah.
It is, in fact, an explicit reference to a joke in which someone gives a false address. So, perfectly appropriate.
Excuse me.
This is a library. Whisper! Now, what is it?
I'm looking for a book.
Do you have a library card?
Nope.
Well, would you like one?
Yes. What do I have to do?
I'll need some personal information. Name?
Herman Toothrot.
Address?
221B Baker Street.
Age?
21.
Occupation?
Pirate.
Vices?
Jaywalking.
I see. All right. Your library card will be mailed to the address you gave me. In the meantime, take this temporary card. You may check books out of the library, but only 4 at a time.
That's about as many titles as I can remember anyhow.
What book are you looking for?
I don't know. What have you got?
You expect me to name every book in the library? Use the card catalog like a normal person.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
Why do you have a model lighthouse here?
There's a new lighthouse being built in town. That is a scale model of what it will look like.
Does it work?
It wouldn't be much of a lighthouse if it didn't, now would it?
Actually, I meant the model.
Oh, yes, normally the model works too. The bulb is burned out right now, but there's a scaled-down lens inside.
Sorry, I didn't mean to bother you.
Then why did you?
Mr. Willie Gorilla, arrested for grinding his organ in public. There's a banana in here and an organ.
Shh!
Hey, that tickles.
This is a library.
Famous pirate quotations. I'll have to remember that. The Joy of Hex. I'll have to remember that. Great shipwrecks of our century. I'll have to remember that. Damp Damsels of the Deep. I'll have to remember that. Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
I'd like Damp Damsels of the Deep.
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Do you have Great Shipwrecks of Our Century?
Okay, here you go. Anything else?
Could you find the Joy of Hex?
Okay, here you go. That's your limit. You'll have to give some books back before you can check out any more.
Big Whoop, Unclaimed Bonanza or Myth? This is fascinating. It says here there were 4 pirates. Rapscallion, the cook, young Lindy, the cabin boy, Mr. Rogers, the first mate, and Captain... Good heavens! Captain Marley! Wonder if there's any relation. They buried their treasure along with plenty of... booby traps on a place believed to be called Inky Island. They made a map which they divided into 4 pieces, each man taking one. Rapscallion later opened the Steam and Weenie Hut on Scab Island. It was a huge success, but fell into disrepair after Rap was killed in a flash fire. Young Lindy drifted aimlessly, down on his luck until he mysteriously came into money while panhandling on Booty Island. He used the cash to bankroll an advertising firm which failed after its gross mishandling of the Gangrene and Honey account. Mr. Rogers retired off the coast of Fat Island. He marketed homemade contest grog brewed in a bathtub until his recent disappearance. Captain Marley vanished while sailing in the America's Cup race. His boat was leading at the time.
Thank you.
Pardon me, miss.
What do you want this time?
I'm looking for a book.
What book are you looking for?
Could you find famous pirate quotations?
That book has been checked out by Governor Fat. Anything else?
I won't be needing any more books just now.
Don't slam the door on your way out.
There's a model lighthouse lens inside.
Do you remember how we designed the puzzles for this on the whiteboard, and we purposely did the thing that we later thought made it too hard, but we put every island on the top and every puzzle chain on the side, and then we made sure that there was an object on every island that you needed for every puzzle chain, so that if you wanted to solve any like long puzzle chain, you had to visit every single island. So that's why, like, when you actually play this game, you have to go from island to island to island over and over and over again.
I remember discussions talking about, was that too annoying for players to constantly going from island to island to island to solve things?
And you said, I don't care. I said 40 hours. It's going to be 40 hours.
They've already bought it. What do I care?
I think the phrase you used was player be damned, right? That was more the catchphrase.
That's kind of my design philosophy, really.
Aren't you supposed to be in jail?
You must be confusing me with my cousin, Guybrush.
Oh, I see. The resemblance is uncanny.
I think there's a fire in the kitchen.
Really? I'd better check it out.
The cover says, Famous Pirate Quotations.
don't you want to go?
Hello there.
Sorry, son. Didn't have my horn out. Could you say that again?
I said hello there. My name's Threepwood.
Oh, why, hello there, Threepwood. You in town for Mardi Gras?
No, I'm on a treasure hunt.
What? They're doing a treasure hunt again this year? I can't believe they'd try that again after all the mishaps last time.
What kind of mishaps?
Well, some people got carried away, some graves got dug up. Horrible business. Well, enjoy Mardi Gras.
Nice shop you got here.
Thanks! I pride myself on the quality of my merchandise. I only sell the finest of pirate memorabilia. Even the trade-ins are first class. And I always make you the best deals.
How can you afford to do that?
Volume!
I have to go now.
That's part of the Big Whoop treasure map. I don't know a lot about the piece, but there's supposed to be a book in the library that tells all about the whole map.
How much is the map piece?
The map piece is made of authentic parchment from the turn of the century. Can't find things like that anymore.
Yeah, but how much is it?
Oh, about 6 million pieces of 8.
I don't think I have that much to spend.
Well, I do have some nice fake maps for less.
No thanks. Do you take credit?
Yeah, like you have one. But I do accept personal checks or trade-ins.
What kind of trade-ins do you accept?
I'll take most old swords, some used parrots, almost anything valuable made of bronze, and a few old ship parts.
Would you give me the map piece for any of those things?
No, but there's one thing I might trade for the map piece.
What would you trade for the map piece?
There was a certain ship that sunk, and I'd really like the figurehead. I'd give you the map if you got the figurehead for me.
Can you tell me about the ship with the figurehead?
The ship was a huge galleon named the Mad Monkey. Nobody knows where it sank or why. But the figurehead is supposed to be the most fabulous piece of art ever. That's why I want it. I'm a collector of fine art, as I'm sure you can see.
I have to go now. I'd like to buy this ship's horn.
Alrighty, that'll be 40 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it.
Let me get you one from Overstock. Here you go.
Thank you.
He likes it where it is.
I'd like to buy this well-polished old saw.
And I'd like to sell it to you. That'll be 25 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. I'd like to buy this sign.
Sorry, that sign's not for sale.
Oh.
Well, I guess I could sell it. That'll be 5 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. I'd like to buy this mirror.
Okie dokie. That'll be 15 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll take it. Thank you. Excuse me. I'd like to rent a costume.
Our costumes are all gone, or on reserve. Sorry.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Try us after Mardi Gras.
I'd really like to rent a costume.
Look, if you don't have a reservation, you don't have a costume.
I need to rent a costume.
I said I'm all out.
I have to rent a costume.
Next time, make a reservation.
My life depends on renting a costume.
Next time, make a reservation.
Did I ask you about renting a costume yet?
Next time, make a reservation.
But you have tons of costumes.
They're all reserved and waiting to be picked up.
Why are your costumes so popular?
I'm the only costume shop in a 5-island radius. And besides, everybody who's anybody is going to the big Mardi Gras celebration at Governor Marley's mansion.
I'm looking for a costume.
Sorry, can't help you.
You look busy. I'll come back later.
Ah, you have a costume on reserve. Well, that's a different story. Let's see. Your costume is right over here. Walk this way, please. Well, here it is. You'll surely be the talk of the party in this. Well, have fun and enjoy your costume.
What a beautiful dress.
See the world. Last day before I leave for Fat Island. Cruises.
Great shipwrecks of our century. Says here the Mad Monkey sank at 39 North, 86 West.
Sightseeing. Last day before I leave for Fat Island.
Hi, my name's Guybrush.
I'm Captain Kate Capsize. Like to charter a ship? I do weddings, funerals, bar mitzvahs, you name it.
Could I have one of those leaflets?
Yeah, okay.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. Not many people want to charter a glass-bottom boat around here. Pretty soon I'm off to Fat Island to try my luck there. But let's talk turkey first. My fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Don't you think 6,000 pieces of 8 is a bit high?
No, I don't.
I don't have that much.
I guess you'd better find some more then, huh? See the world. Sightseeing.
Howdy! Welcome to Stan's previously owned coffins. We handle the dead for a lot less bread. What are you looking for, son? Need a bin for your next of kin? Want a family plot without spending a lot? You're in luck! Just look at all this quality merchandise. Never before touched by a living soul. Most of it used only for a few hours. Premature burial, you know. That sort of thing. Well, speak up, or are you dead? Either way, you came to the right place.
Stan. Look, we took the costume from the original game and painted it black.
Yep.
Same animation.
It's that cost savings we had to do.
The pattern that moves with the coat was like something that we did on the 2D games to save ourselves a lot of effort, but as soon as they started making them in 3D, then it became really hard.
Right.
Wait, how do we replicate that effect?
Didn't you used to be a used chip salesman?
Well, yeah. But I decided to get into a business where unsatisfied customers are less likely to come back and complain.
Do you do funerals?
Of course we do funerals! And not just those somber, all-black, three-handkerchief affairs. We do it in a rowdy Mardi Gras style with music and dancing and pallbearer races. I'd like to say we put the fun in funerals.
I'm looking for a good used coffin.
Amazing! When you first walked in here, I said, now there's a guy who needs a good used coffin. There happens to be an excellent deal right behind you. Let's go take a look-see. Now this here is the Cadillac of coffins. Look at all that leg room. There's room in there for Long John Silver himself. Here, let me get in and show you. Yes, a man can really rest in peace and comfort with one of these. Can I show you anything else?
I gotta go. See you later.
Here, take this complimentary hanky. Just my way of saying, I care.
3-hour tours.
Okay, now, who's gonna be next? It's a great day for spitting. Just look at this juice.
I love any game that has a spitting contest.
Step up to the line and test your swill.
Look at that picture of the spit of the little banner with the spitting mouth. Ugh. What a gross game. Who came up with the spitting contest? No one wants to own the spitting contest. No one's like, that's my baby.
I think you programmed it.
Nope. Well, yeah, I did the programming of it.
Programming.
Because it was really challenging, and we always gave me the.
I like the methods that you used to win, though, which is cheat, and cheat again, basically.
It's your standard
It's a
Guybrush
lesson.
adventure game.
Our games are forming the morals of the youth of today.
What's a game about pirates?
It's a social
Can't
one.
teach positive moral values in a game about pirates. Pirates, what do? They steal, pillage. We're just lucky they left out the third one.
You know, I did all those adventure games for kids at Humongous Entertainment. We really had to come up with very contrived reasons why you weren't just stealing everything you had to pick up.
I remember having to write a lot of lines for Pajama Sam about that, and my take was always, oh, I found this, I better try and find the owner and give it back. You know, so carrying around all these things that were going to go back to somebody.
Yeah.
Or
I don't
if the
think
person
you
was
will
there, he would
mind if
always
I
ask
take
to borrow
those.
it. Yeah, can I borrow that?
Because adventure games just do not teach children good habits at all.
But playing them can teach you valuable things like reading, English,
stealing,
pointing, clicking,
spitting,
saving often.
Just look at this juicy crowd.
Oh, me. I'll give it a try.
A volunteer! All right, settle down, folks. This kid looks like a serious contender. What's your name, boy?
I am, of course, Captain Loogie.
The Lukester. Lugorama. Hawking the big ones for fame and fortune. Spit away!
Bad Captain Loogie!
Woo! Let's go!
Spit! Misfire! Misfire! Everybody run! Gee, that's too bad, Captain. Let's give him a big hand anyway, folks. At least he tried. I know you want to volunteer. Thousands will spit. Hundreds will win.
Sunken galleons. Cruises.
That sounds like the mailboat. I'd better fire the cannon. That ought to do it. Of course, I don't see no mailboat.
Well, where's the mailboat?
Thought I heard it.
I see.
The ghost pirate LeChuck!
Get a grip! Don't you know a Mardi Gras costume when you see one? Is there something I can help you with?
Nice costume. Almost scared me to death.
Thanks. Where's your costume for the governor's party?
I'm here for the governor's party.
You mean Governor Marley's Mardi Gras fish fry? It's invitation only and costumes are required.
I've got my invitation right here.
Well, what do you know? You do have an invitation. Do you have a costume?
I have my costume right here.
Better put it on.
Well, if you insist, but you'll have to try to restrain yourself.
No, not here. Go in the bushes or something. Jeez. Oh, that is nice. And the boots are a nice touch. Okay, I guess you can go through. Have fun.
Oh, what a cute little thing.
You'd better not touch that dog.
Now, why would I want to pick on such a cute little puppy?
Hey! Kitchen staff only!
Sorry.
What is all the racket?
I worked on this part, and there was a really funny bug where you make the chef mad at you, and he chases you around harassing you. And I had a bug where I didn't get rid of the chef and make him go back to home if he left the area. So he'd follow you around the map.
Who do you think you are?
I worked on this part, and there was a really funny bug where you make the chef mad at you, and he chases you around harassing you. And I had a bug where I didn't get rid of the chef and make him go back to home if he left the area. So he'd follow you around the map. But the thing was, we'd reuse actor numbers, and he was actor 12 or something, and that actor was like Captain Dread's ship on the map. So like Captain Dread's ship would follow you around the map, yelling, "You are just some scum!" And and just every room you went into, a different random thing would just harass you and berate you.
Why didn't we leave that in?
And to use this meat cleaver in a second. This neighborhood has really gone downhill. Get a job! Why don't you go down to the dump if you like garbage cans so much?
Oh, where are all the chicks? Yeah, I thought there'd be some here. And again, these costumes, who can tell? That's true. There might be some babes here. We'll can you do about it?
Why don't you just ask?
Ask? What are you, nuts?
Yeah, I guess you're right. Mardi Gras sure is tough on us swimmers.
I'll drink to that. Some party, huh?
Yep. Try the fish?
Yeah. Almost choked on a bone. Hear the one about the polar bear with the hair?
Yeah. Last week.
Yeah. You know.
Yeah. And how's work?
Same old, same old.
Like the music?
It's alright. Where'd you get the costume?
I wore it last year. Should I get you a refill?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Pretty good turnout.
Yep. Heard my new joke?
Not in months. Gotta get the recipe for that fish.
Oh, yeah.
That's good.
And then I had my king.
Blah,
blah, blah.
Pretty good turnout.
Yep.
To Elaine Marley! To Elaine! To this great party! To the party! To the salmon pate! Pate! To Mardi Gras! Mardi Gras! To all the women I've loved before. Oh, okay. And let's have one for the Jolly Roger! Yeah, for Roger! To the sea! The sea! To the land! The land! To the manatee! Ah, yes! To Santa Claus! Santa! To the love of a good parrot. I, a pirate's best friend. To that captain we strung up 3 years ago. Swab this, that's what I say to him.
Nice mask.
Thanks.
More subtle than most.
Yeah, thanks.
Not your usual larger-than-life Mardi Gras head.
Nope.
Probably saved a lot of materials, huh?
I'm sure I don't know.
Not that paper mache is very expensive.
Do you mean papier-mâché?
Yeah, whatever.
No, I don't imagine that it's very expensive at all.
Still, you must have saved the bundle.
I never scrimp when it comes to the holidays.
Well, I didn't mean you were cheap.
Parties and balls are my life.
I just meant...
Making gay is the only purpose I can find in my wretched, well-to-do life.
I'm sure it must be hard.
But you say my costume looks cheap?
No, it looks great.
That's not what you said before.
I just said it looked subtle.
Can't we just drop the subject?
Yeah, okay. Hear the one about the polar bear with the hair lip?
Yeah, last week.
Pretty good turnout.
Yep. Like the music?
It's all right.
Where'd you get the costume?
I wore it last year. Pretty good turnout.
Yep.
Hear the one about the polar bear with the hair lip?
To penicillin!
I'm gonna sweat off 20 pounds in this stupid costume.
No kidding. I forgot to put air holes in mine.
Why do we put up with this stuff?
I don't know. Guess to prove we're fun-loving guys.
Check out the spitting contest?
Yeah. Got second place.
Not bad.
Yeah, well, you know, the wind was with me. Like the music?
It's alright.
How's work?
Same old, same old.
You're the one about the polar bear with the hair lip?
Yeah, last week. Blah, blah, blah.
Blah, blah, blah. Hey, I wonder if she wants a, you know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah. Some party, eh?
You're the one about the polar bear with the hair lip?
It looks like part of the map to Big Whoop.
Pretty good turnout.
Yep. How's work?
All right, I got the first map piece. What's the matter, boy? Smell something? Nice doggy.
What's the matter there, Guybrush?
How did you know my name?
I was talking to the dog. Who are you?
She named her dog Guybrush?
Yeah, I don't get it either. It's not much of a name if you ask me. Says it's because he's dumb and helpless and keeps getting in the way. But he sure can sniff out the governor's possessions. Maybe you should empty your pockets.
Try and catch me, old man.
Oh, look out for that rake. Governor, I caught one of your party guests making off with your grandfather's map.
Another would-be treasure hunter, eh? Bring him in.
In here, Guybrush.
Guybrush? Guybrush Threepwood?
The one and only Sugar Bear.
Of all the parties in all the houses on all the islands of the Caribbean, he had to crash mine.
It's destiny, honeycakes.
Don't talk to me.
Snugglepuss.
Get lost.
Hunky Doodle.
I'm warning you.
Pooper Duper.
Maybe I should go rake the back 40.
Look at us, together again. Boy, we haven't been like this since, well...
Since I quit my job and moved away without leaving a forwarding address?
Was that what happened? Gee, I thought...
Guybrush, can't you take a hint? We were a mistake. I thought we had an agreement.
And so, when you can have the dialogue with Elaine where you can either insult her, you have to grovel a bunch to win the puzzle, but they can also have the choice to insult her. And I remember watching, and this one woman was playing it, she couldn't figure it out, she's like, oh, and we're like, have you tried all the dialogue? She's like, I've tried every dialogue option. And we're like, what about that one there? There's a dialogue option about, like, have you gained weight? And she's like, wow, never say that to her. Like, that was like too... I learned a lot
It's too far, that was the line.
Yeah, she was like, even to an imaginary video game character, I would never say, have you gained weight?
These pants make me look fat.
Gosh, you're cute when you're pretending to be mad.
So much for a pleasant attitude.
I came all this way to see you. At least get me a beer.
I see you're charming as ever.
Have pity on my poor, broken soul.
Oh, really?
Can't you see how my heart has suffered?
You're getting warmer.
I'll win you back, if it's the last thing I do.
Well, that's not the most stupid thing you've ever said.
If I can't be with you, I don't want to live.
That's a little better.
So, who's the father?
And here I thought you were becoming a decent guy.
I realize now what a fool I've been.
Oh, Guybrush, I know I shouldn't have anything to do with you, but there's something about your weakness and ineptitude that I find infectious.
Does that mean you're going to let me have the map?
The map. Is that what this is all about? I should have known better. If the map's all you care about... You'd better go out and get it.
Pardon me, Joe. That's very easy.
What the? Hey! Dang wind! Come back here! Slippery little devil. Hey! she's gone. I guess I really made her mad this time. Well, maybe she won't miss this old thing.
Hear the one about the polar bear with the hammock?
Bark as loud as you want. Hilbert's out raking the back 40. I'd like to, but this dress just doesn't have the pockets for it. I'm gonna ditch this thing once and for all. Okay, dog. You're coming with me.
Where do you want to go?
Excuse me.
Yeah, boy?
Largo LeGrand has left Scab Island for good.
Well, I guess all those laxatives I was slipping into his drinks finally got to him.
What?
Don't worry, I don't put them in all the drinks.
Grog, please.
I'll need to see some ID for that.
Will you accept a temporary library card?
Let me see it. Pirate, we don't serve your type here.
Really?
No, just jerking your leg. All right, can I get you that drink now?
Yeah, I could really use it.
Name your poison.
What do you got?
Well, we have some specialty drinks here at the Bloody Lip, like Yellowbeard's Baby, Bloody Stump, and Blue Whale.
I'll have Yellowbeard's Baby.
Well, you can try, but I don't think nature's on your side.
Just give me the drink, please.
Hey, I have to crack jokes. It's a union thing. That'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
Here you go. And here's a complimentary Crazy Straw. We give them to all new customers of the Bloody Lip.
Bartender, get me a drink.
Name your poison.
Mix me up a Blue Whale.
Sorry, blender's not big enough. Oh, but seriously, that'll be 1 piece of 8.
Okay.
There she blows.
Nice place you have here. Well, see ya. It's a green drink in a broken glass. I don't want to disturb him. He's cute.
What'd you do to my piano player? Go ahead and take my entertainment. Thanks for nothing, buddy.
I think, this may be controversial too, but I think that the special edition for Monkey 2 is an improvement. Like, as an old, like playing, I'm very nostalgic when I played the special edition for Monkey 1. I was kind of like, the old art is so charming. I would play it in the old art. The new art was really pretty, but I was really drunk. But Monkey 2, I'm not saying that Monkey 2 looked bad, but we were just starting to use the scanner, and so we hadn't cleaned up much stuff.
Mhm.
So it's actually really nice to see it switch into that cleaned up view. Because I think, you know, in later games, we would take all those stray pixels out of there and
Just smooth it all out.
smooth it all out. Yeah.
I think some of that's an artifact of the markers, because Peter Chan did everything with those markers. It's all done with the markers. I think that's a little bit of an artifact of that.
That's my roundabout compliment of the Monkey 2 Special Edition.
Aye! My leg! Help! Someone get a doctor!
Where'd you want to go?
For a long time, the characters are the wrong scale in this room. The Guybrush was like really tiny compared to this giant guy sitting at the end of the dock.
You have an amazing movie.
I only remember the bad things.
The bugs
It
that
was that
lasted
way
for
for a long time
time.
until someone pointed it out. I was like, that guy's 3 times as big as Guybrush. Oh, the
Did
library.
we have to make like a special big Guybrush to go in the room?
Yeah, because we didn't have that kind of scaling. We could scale down, but we couldn't
not
scale up.
Yeah. Just turn into giant pixels anyway.
But we had all those extra floppy disks, so we could just as much of that stuff as we wanted.
Got anything yet?
Are you kidding? I reached my limit hours ago.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, a mighty fisherman.
Oh, you are you?
I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
Oh, I beg to differ with you. I'm the best fisherman in these isles.
You? Why, you couldn't fish your way out of a paper bag.
What? The pike I catch make Pike's Peak look like an anthill. That's why I'm known as the Blowfish.
You mean the blowhard.
Listen, bait for brains. I'm the best around, and that is that.
Not if your bait is as tiny as your brain.
Perhaps you'd like to make a small wager, Mr. Fisherman?
Sure, I'll take your bet.
Let me tell you what I had in mind first. If you can catch a bigger fish than I can, I'll give you my prize-winning fishing pole.
Sounds fair.
If I catch a bigger fish than you, you have to eat it raw. Raw? Plain cold and with the head still on it. What do you say?
All right, it's a bet.
Great. I am really looking forward to making you eat my catch. What with all the sewage from Governor Fat's mansion, the fish are usually pretty gross. I never eat mine, just sell them to restaurants. Best get fishing, buddy.
Think I'll drop a line right here. Plunk. Wow, I got a nibble already. Holy cow, he's a monster. I got him. What a battle.
Wow! This is the biggest... it's almost as big as the Leviathan I just hauled in.
Really? Where is this Leviathan? I think you're lying.
Yeah, you're right. It was just a fish story. I guess you win. Here, take the pole.
Excuse me. Aren't you Guybrush Threepwood?
No, my name is Kate Capsize. You must have me confused with someone else.
Kate, eh? That's an unusual name. Perhaps you have some identification.
My ID is on my ship. Wait here while I go and get it.
Nice try, Guybrush. I don't know how you got out of the jail, but I'm taking you back in.
Where'd you want to go?
I'll figure a way out of here.
Guybrush Threepwood, arrested for infractions too numerous to list, claims she was framed.
Fools. Fools.
Hey, there's some Neargrog in here.
They can't keep me locked up. I'll figure a way out of here. Hey!
Uh-oh. I can explain.
Thanks for letting me out of there. You'll have to excuse me if I don't stick around. I've got to find out who framed me.
Where'd you want to go?
See the world.
Just look at this juicy crowd. Just put your two lips together and blow. Thousands will spit, hundreds will win. Don't let the grass wither up and die. False alarm. As I was saying, you think spitting is gross? I'll tell you what's gross.
Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Turn a disgusting habit into a prestige-winning skill.
Oh, me.
Captain Loogie is in the house. Spit away. Spit! Come on! Let her rip! You can do it! He's cleared first place! That was truly awe-inspiring. Sports fans, we've seen something incredible here today. Let me congratulate you and give you this fine commemorative plaque. I salute you, Captain Loogie. Come on, let's give him a hand. Of course, there are plenty more prizes for the rest of you.
How do you solve this? But you blow the horn and that makes the cannoneer fire.
He already has the necessary equipment. Proof to me that you guys are at least as fun as a pack of llamas.
Glass bottom boat. Sunken galleons.
It's a plaque with an odd-looking gob of something on it. How much will you give me for this plaque?
I'm not interested.
What do you mean? It's worth a mint.
For a lump of pus on a shingle?
That's not just any lump of pus.
Oh yeah? What's so special about it?
The spit of the person who killed LeChuck is on it.
Really? That would make it very valuable. And I do like bronze anyway. I'll give you 6,000 pieces of 8 for it.
Cruises.
I'm interested in chartering a ship.
Great. As I mentioned, my fee is 6,000 pieces of 8.
Okay, I'll pay you the 6,000 pieces of 8.
You've chartered yourself a ship. Are you ready to leave now?
Yeah, I'm hot to find the wreck of the Mad Monkey.
Have you got a course planned or anything?
I can show you where I want to go on this map that Captain Dread gave me.
Well, here we are. What now?
I'll dive in and look for the sunken galleon.
Are you sure you can swim?
Hey, I can hold my breath for 10 minutes.
This I love. This is one of my favorite parts here.
Wait, when did this happen?
When he jumps off the ship and goes down.
There was big tech here
yeah.
because we wanted it to seem like a long time.
Oh, we did a scrolling.
And big scrolling because we didn't have
and a
vertical
camera angle
scrolling.
change. There's a camera angle change because you look up at the
it
boat.
looks- it looks like it. It's not a real camera angle change.
Well, because there's no actual cameras because it's 2D.
This was all
color
3D.
cycling
This was all 3D.
It's all 3D.
Yeah, we did color cycling for the water, and then we just moved.
There was no way to do a full screen effect with the technology that they run on 286.
No. We had,
Wait, so we actually had
we
a red version of that. Oh, that was color cycling when we turned the forest red for the bone dance.
Must have been.
Oh, yeah.
I thought he was going to kiss that monkey head. I remember Steve Purcell saying, what am I going to do with 256 colors? Like, we went from monkey 1 to 2, and he's like,
too many colors, I can't
what are you do? For a long time, all they did was add gradients. It was just like add a gradient of color in between everything.
Steve has this amazing ability to take a block of 8x8 pixel block, 16 colors, make it look like anything.
And that stuff is now, these days, cooler looking. Like, you know how, like, 8-bit art in general looks really hip and stylish now.
That's right. There's a whole
But that in between, like,
revival movement.
VGA, I don't know if that will ever look hip and cool in the same way that, like, EGA looked. Remember when we had to go through the entire game and make it work in CGA?
Yes.
Because some people only use CGA, that weird, gross combination of pink and
There
green.
was like 2 blues and 2 pinks or something.
It's like a cyan and a weird magenta.
But the game would work on our Hercules monitors too, though.
That's right.
It was a monochrome, yeah.
Monitors. That was undocumented support.
Yeah, we never shipped to work on the Hercules monitor, but we always had those
It
separate.
did, though.
We always had those separate Hercules monitors. Those were our debug windows.
And we
did
had
all
a
the
separate
debugging.
Mac for our email because we couldn't be bothered to use email somehow. And email didn't work on PCs back then, I guess.
It looks really heavy. I got the monkey head! Well, let's head back to Booty Island.
Well, congratulations on your find, Guybrush. Be sure and tell any friends you might have about capsized charters. See you around the turnpike. Glass Bottom Boat.
Are you the same Kate who bought all the near grog at the Bloody Lip?
Yeah, and you can't have any of it, so don't ask.
I just remembered I'm late for a party.
You and everybody else on this island. If you need a ship, you know where to find me. Glass Bottom Boat.
Well. I didn't think anyone would ever get the Mad Monkey's figurehead.
Can I get the map piece now?
Sure, it's yours.
All right, I got the first map piece. Boy, it's a long way down there. Dang. No thanks. Only shiny pages left in the catalog. How rustic. Ouch! That really hurts. Ooh, wait a minute. Something very strange is going on here. Do not attempt to adjust your set. Dad? Mom? What are you two doing here?
We came looking for you.
Where have you been?
You came looking for me? But I thought you abandoned me.
Why would we do that? We are such loving parents.
Yes, we are.
So what do you two want?
We have some information for you, son.
Really? Great! What is it?
Well, we're going to give it to you in the form of a song.
Oh, okay. to the hip bone.
Yikes.
What is it? What's wrong? Why did you leave me again? LeChuck! But I killed you!
You didn't kill me, you little moron! I was already a ghost when you met me. You just destroyed my spiritual essence. A favor that I will now return.
Wow! What a dream!
Where'd you want to go?
Deep inside LeChuck's fortress.
LeChuck, sir, I regret to report that Guybrush has found one of the map pieces to Big Whoop.
You will regret it a lot more if he finds another. Stop him at any cost. But remember, I want him alive.
Yes, sir.
Creep.
Excuse me, could you take a look at this?
Looks like a massive fracture. You're gonna be using this? I better reinforce it for you. Here you go, boy. Steel shank, alloy splints, better than new.
Where'd you want to go?
Check it out. See the world.
Well, well, well. I knew you'd come back. My customers always do. Eventually.
Could you show me that coffin again?
What an excellent idea! Now, this isn't just your average 60-gallon coffin. This has the full 75 gallons you need to avoid unsightly bone readjustments.
Could you get in and show me how big it is again?
Hey, anything you say. Why should a man's coffin be any smaller than his bunk at sea? I could spend a lot of time in a coffin like this. Look at how freely I can wiggle my toes. Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Alrighty. This thing's bigger than my kitchen. You know, a person's coffin should reflect their station in life. Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Alrighty. If you're thinking about one of those cheaper models, first ask yourself, Sure, try out the lid operation. It's just as roomy closed. Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Sure! This is truly the casket of captains. When you've spent your life on something as big as the ocean, how could you spend your death in anything smaller? Can I show you anything else?
Could you show me that coffin again?
Okie dokie. There's enough room in here for a pirate and his parrot.
But it's open.
It's just as roomy closed. Here, let me show you. See? Feel free to join me. There's room for both of us. I could just stay in here all day. I hear you knocking up there. That's solid oak you're hearing. Yes, it sure is nice in here. Hey, I think the lid's stuck. Excuse me, friend. Be there in a minute. Hello? Is anybody out there? Yoo-hoo! Help! I can't get out of here! Okay, a joke's a joke. Now get me out of here! Open this coffin right now! Anybody? I really am claustrophobic. Someone's going to pay for this. I'd bust out of here, but the dang thing's built too well. Well, if I had to be stuck in a coffin, at least it's the deluxe model.
Nice.
Be there in a minute. Really is pretty roomy in here. Are you still out there? Hello?
See the world. Check it out.
I think I get the idea. That's the bird that stole my map. No way. He looks like he bites. It's hundreds and hundreds of maps. I don't want them all, and I can't tell which one is Governor Marley's. It's crazy, but it just might work. Hello? Little Guybrush. Good boy! Run along home now. Now that's a good dog. Yeah, now I got 2 map sections.
Where do you want to go?
Once again.
LeChuck, sir. I just wanted to report that we have finished building the new torture chamber you requested.
Very good. Do you have anything else to report?
No. Well, there is one other small little thing.
I assume this has to do with Guybrush's capture?
Well, sort of.
You've allowed him to find the second map piece, haven't you? You fool! You ought to ready your ship and sail after him yourself. Find him, or die.
I remember when you had that squirt bottle by your desk, and when people would come in and they would talk to you for too long, you would squirt them like we were cats.
And eventually, everyone turned on me, and they tackled me, and like Brett held me down underneath Tammy's desk and opened the lid on the squirt bottle and dumped it on my head.
And then you went home pouting.
No, I didn't.
Yes, you did. You went home mad.
Well, I was pretty mad. I was like, can't you take a joke?
Can't you take a joke?
What's this doing in a pirate game?
Yes? What do you want?
Is the lady of the house home?
What do you really want?
I'm looking for a map.
I knew it. Look, kid, I'm sick of you would-be treasure hunters coming over here. I just inherited this house 2 months ago, and every single day, all I've heard is rat-tap-tap, do you have a treasure here? Why can't you people just go away and leave a retired pirate in peace?
All I want to do is come in for a minute.
No.
Please?
I said no.
I won't touch anything.
Leave me alone.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood. Prepare to die.
So, you want a sword fight, do you? Sword fighting's for wimps, weenies, and sissies.
Giving up so easily? Wow, this game's a cinch.
I have a better way to solve a dispute. Real pirates solve their differences with a drinking contest.
Drinking contest?
Come on in. I'll get us set up. This is my special grog. It's just for contests. Twice the alcohol, twice the calories. I hate having to waste it. Here's your drink. From what I'm told, nobody can drink the special contest grog without feeling faint. But I've been practicing. You know, most of the treasure hunters just leave when I ask them to. But you're persistent. It'll get you places in life, boy. But it won't get you into my house. Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No, thanks. I'll be fine.
You drink first. He's too young to drink anyway.
Oh, my head.
Back again, eh? Let's get this over with. Come on in. I'll get us set up. Excuse the boxes, I haven't had time to put them all away, especially with all the people trying to get into my house. Okay, let's get on with it. Here's your drink. My usual drink used to be a strange drink made by cannibals. It's smooth as a pirate's savvy, but it's powerful medicine.
All gone.
Are you sure you don't want to back out?
No, thanks. I'll be fine.
You drink first.
Now it's your turn. I think I'll leave it here for Rum Rogers. It's stuck. Whoa! Whoa! Looks like he died while taking a bath. That makes 3 map pieces, only 1 to go. I'm too short.
Where do you want to go?
Deep within LeChuck's fortress, blah, 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 blah.
Largo.
Yeah. You called for me?
Is it true that Guybrush Threepwood has found the 3rd piece of the map to Big Whoop?
Ah, yes, sir. I was about...
Why did you not come and tell me yourself?
Well, I was trying to confirm that he really...
Largo, you have been my trusted henchman for many years, but I won't hesitate to drag your entrails from behind my ship if you do not bring me Guybrush before he finds that treasure!
Famous pirate quotations. Happiness is a warm manatee. Commander Buttonhead. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Old Skunk Eye. Darg! Fester Leech. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Barney Gout. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Rapscallion. It's inscribed with a quote. Kiss me, I've got scurvy. Violets are blue, roses are red. We're coming aboard. Prepare to eat lead. Happiness is a warm manatee. Mouthwash. We don't need no stinking mouthwash. Guilty.
back again, Mr. Threepwood.
Hey, I've got some ashes for that potion.
Bring them to me. Now, there's only one small problem. I forgot the recipe.
What?
It's been a long time. I don't have that cookbook anymore.
I've got a book of voodoo recipes.
Good. How many crab scalps does it say to use?
13.
Good. That's just what I thought when I whipped up this experimental batch.
Thanks.
Remember, just a dab will do ya.
That was a close one. If I didn't have my flame-resistant apron on, I would have been killed.
Where exactly did you buy that apron wrap?
Stan's previously owned restaurant supply. Why'd you ask?
Look, Wrap, you're dead.
What?
You're 2 weeks past the expiration date.
I'm dead?
Green is year-old pickle relish.
I'm not ready to die. I feel my soul is not at peace. There is something I must do before I pass on.
Pass along your part of the map to Big Whoop?
No. I just have this nagging feeling that I left the gas on in my restaurant. It's driving me crazy.
I'll check the gas for you, Wrap.
Thanks. Here's the key. Well?
You were right. The gas was on. I turned it off.
Thanks. I guess where I'm going, I won't need this map anyway.
Thanks.
Now I can rest in the folds of the earth, like a steaming weenie in a soft, fresh bun. Ah.
swear I put it right here. I hope I didn't lose it. Ah, that'll work. Thanks. What's this? A map? Looks like only part of a map.
I've got the rest of it right here.
Very interesting.
Can you put it all together into one map for me?
I'll do it for you if you'll run an errand for me. Go to the International House of Mojo and ask the fortune teller if my love potion's ready.
Okay.
I'll try to have this done for you when you come back.
Back again, Mr. Threepwood?
Wally sent me to pick up some love potion.
Oh, okay. Tell him I said to enjoy, but to be careful. It's powerful stuff. Wouldn't want that little guy getting hurt. Wait, I just felt a sudden disturbance in the force. As if a tiny, tiny voice just called out in fear and then hastily scratched a message in a table. I think Wally's in trouble. And I think LeChuck has something to do with it.
Uh-oh. I better go check. Let's see here. There's some matches in here. And something that says Love Bomb on it. Where'd he go? Someone's hastily scratched a message here. It just says, LeChuck. Oh no, LeChuck's kidnapped the cartographer. The poor little guy. Hey, he has my map.
I love Wally the cartographer.
Wally has just been taking so much abuse over the course of the series. It just seems to be.
Well, we
asking
cut
for
that
it.
stuff at the end of the game with, him on the raft and all that.
That's right. We cut the whole raft thing.
I get a lot of email from people wanting to know what we were going to do with Wally and that whole.
Do we ever show what happens to him now? Because when you blow up out of the, the whatchamacallit, you blow up out of the, and then you used to land on a raft.
Mm-hmm.
I guess we'll find out.
I don't remember.
That's a good voice for him. Whoa. Could you guys hear my
See, now we
organs?
steal his monocle.
Yeah, we steal his monocle. It's super
blind.
sad. Yeah, we totally make him unable to do his job, but because we needed a lens for our little.
Yep. Gotta ruin everyone in this town before we're done.
It just says LeChuck.
Where'd you want to go?
LeChuck, sir, I got good news, and I got bad news. The bad news is that Guybrush has found the last piece of the map. The good news is that I got a plan that can't fail. You see,
He must take the map to a cartographer to have it deciphered. I'll head him off before he gets there.
If your plan fails...
It will not, your voodoo lordship.
To the Ghost Pirate LeChuck, care of LeChuck's Island Getaway and Spa. Contents, miscellaneous voodoo supplies. I think there's something moving in here.
Hey, Rich! I sure could use a hand with this one. Looks like another box of live snakes.
Sounds like it, too.
Well, let's get it on the truck.
In the small crate of voodoo supplies that would be his home for the next 5 days and nights, Guybrush is forced to eat bat lungs and eel bladders to stay alive. Eventually, Guybrush and the rest of the slithering cargo are delivered to the very doorstep of the Caribbean's most fearsome villain, living or dead, the Ghost Pirate LeChuck.
Ah, LeChuck's crate of voodoo supplies.
You know, we usually don't deliver out this far, and...
You guys fucking for a tip?
Well, we figured since...
Well, you figured wrong. LeChuck don't tip nobody.
Gee, what a butt.
Ick, I hate snakes. There is no way, not even in an adventure game, that I'd be able to get all those locks open. Nice.
Guybrush Threepwood. You have finally been caught. I have searched every island, sailed every sea, and now you are mine. What do you have to say for yourself? Largo!
Yes, sir, LeChuck, sir.
Take Guybrush down to the torture chamber and get the machine set up.
Yes, sir.
You'll be in a heap of trouble, Guybrush Threepwood. Now that you are mine, you will pay for what you did to me.
Hey, what's a little root beer between friends?
Silence! There is only one thing more painful than being resurrected from the dead and crammed into a rotting body. Do you know what that is? It is what is about to happen to you.
can't we talk this thing out?
You see that candle over there? When it burns through that rope, the bag will fall on the bellows. When it is compressed, it will shoot a single lead bullet, which will ricochet off that pan, then off the shield behind me, bounce off that other shield, finally striking the green balloon. When it pops, it will cause that lever to fall, releasing that ratchet on the chain wheel, and sending you down into the pit of acid.
Gee,
Do you know what happens next?
Well...
I will take your bones, still alive and in great pain, and make them into a chair. I will call it my screaming chair. Every morning I will sit in it and listen to you scream. Any questions?
See, this is another one of those puzzles where you're locked in one place.
Yeah, I like those.
I love that bit of dialogue. I don't even know who wrote it, but he makes the bones out of Guybrush's. He makes a chair out of his bones, and he called it a screaming chair. I forget why. It was awesome.
I think that came from that thing about H.R. Geiger. He made a chair out of his dead girlfriend.
Wait, no. That was the guy.
Or maybe it's a myth that he did, but I remember talking about that, and I think that's why we did
I thought that was some other guy. Wasn't it the guy who shot his wife with a bow and arrow and made a chair of bones? No,
who shot his wife with a bow and arrow?
Robin Hood?
The guy from Naked Lunch.
Oh, Burroughs.
Burroughs.
Is that with the bow and arrow? I knew he shot her.
Or he shot her with a gun, and then he made a chair out of her bones. That's pretty gruesome. He probably didn't do that. That's probably something I'm misremembering. Never mind.
Slightly unlikely.
This was fun how you had to line everything up and get the spit that we used earlier.
Oh my god, what brilliant foreshadowing.
All this nice green liquid to kind of motivate you to do that.
If this is 4 and this is 2, what's this?
1.
Why do adventure games cost so much?
Scanned VGA art is very expensive.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
I'm growing tired of your stupid questions. Prepare to die.
He didn't say what he was going to do to me.
An ottoman comes to mind. Boy, this stuff makes my spit thick.
Hey, watch it with a spit.
What be going on in here? Largo, relight the candle. Guybrush has escaped. Find him.
Ha! I bet LeChuck is really cheesed off now.
Yep.
Hey, Wally?
Yeah?
Where are we?
Good question.
Holy skunk sweat! Ouch!
Hours later.
Why did we make this game so long?
It was like an insecurity. I think obviously we were insecure, and we wanted to make it bigger. We had like a size issue.
We had short game syndrome in the first one.
No one ever complained about the first game. Like nowadays, no matter what you do, people say your game's short. Back then, no one complained about it. Did they complain about Monkey being short?
No, it didn't.
Just management.
No, when? No.
No, nobody complained about it.
Complain about monkey being
I just think we over designed it, and then we also cut a lot out of this game.
Holly wants a cracker.
Welcome to Dinky Island, home of the treasure of Big Whoop.
I want my granddaughter to marry a real man. A captain, not a washout like you. Holly wants a cracker. Okay, let's go over it again so no one forgets where we buried the treasure.
Hey, there's a cracker in here.
Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. Oh, the heck with it. Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
That seems to have gotten most of the salt out of it. Herman Toothrot, what are you doing here?
Oh, hi. I've been waiting for you.
What do you mean you've been waiting for me?
Our meeting comes at this, the final moment of my existence so far. All else has been in anticipation of this event.
Do you mean to tell me that your whole life has been merely a prelude to meeting me here today?
Yours too. But see, already the moment passes. Now our meeting is nothing more than another note in the grand overture to the next passage.
What are you doing here?
I'm teaching philosophy here.
Right here? On the beach?
Sure beats a Tibetan mountaintop. I can go surfing when things are slow.
What sort of philosophy are you teaching?
Neo-existentialist Cartesian Zen Taoism. It's all the rage at cocktail parties this year.
How many students have you got?
Well, none at the moment. But as soon as word gets out that a guru such as myself is teaching at a beautiful locale like this, I'll have to beat them off with a stick.
Could you teach me some philosophy?
Okay, here's a Zen koan for you.
What?
A philosophical puzzle. If a tree falls in the forest and no one is around to hear it, what color is the tree?
Red?
Nope.
Brown?
Not exactly.
Blue?
Not even close.
Forest green?
Nope.
Cyan?
Not exactly.
Lavender?
Nah.
Magenta?
Not even close.
Puce?
Nah.
Aquamarine?
Not exactly.
Taupe?
Nah.
Burnt sienna?
Nope.
Raw umber?
Nah.
Sepia?
Not even close.
Mulberry?
Nah.
Periwinkle?
Nah.
Orchid?
Nah.
Turquoise?
Nope.
I give up.
Think about it some more and come back when you have an answer.
Oh, no, that's not right.
Word up, Herman.
Oh, hi.
I'm looking for a treasure. Have you seen any?
There are many treasures here, found and unfound. The beauty of the ocean, for example. Or the treasure of the past, seen in the rings of trees or the half-remembered cacklings of a parrot.
Actually, I'm looking for the treasure of Big Whoop.
Big Whoop? I'm afraid I am not familiar with that one.
I think I have better things to do than talk to you.
I think you will find that the concept of better things is the frailest of illusions.
Holly wants a cracker.
It's instant low-sodium cracker mix. Just add water. It's nailed shut. Hey, dynamite, just like it says on the side. One 900-740 JEDI. Remember, kids, if you're under 18, ask your parents before calling.
Lucasfilm Games hint line. Chester speaking.
I used to sit next to Tabby Toasty, Tabitha Toasty, who ran the hint line, was right outside my office. And I would listen to her give hints all day long. It was like, you take this and take the map and you go back here, because she would just tell it. She wouldn't like give hints like, well, what do you think it is? She would just lay it out. Walk over here and do this.
People were paying money. They just want the answer.
Yeah, right, I guess so. But she'd always answer the phone the same way. Look, Star Hint line, can I help you?
Well, my favorite was when they would call for hints, and they would get the hint to do what to do, and then they would say, and then what happens?
And you'll find out.
Oh, well, go try this.
Do they still have hint lines?
Probably not.
I think the internet destroyed
hint lines. You can't call on his.
But for one brief, glorious moment of history, that was like the biggest money maker for the entire company. I think was the hint line.
When is Swaddle gonna ship?
It's been out for some time now. Where have you been? Playing some frustrating graphic adventure?
Who thought up that dumb stump joke?
I am tired of hearing about that damn stump. Do you have any idea how many calls I get a day about that? Don't ask me about it again.
Where do babies come from?
What are you, a pervert? What's wrong with you?
Why do adventure games cost so much?
Hey, I just work here.
What is the secret of Monkey Island?
Oh, I'm fed up with stupid questions like that. It's a surprise, okay?
How much money have I spent talking to you?
75 cents a minute. You can ask your computer to work out the math for you.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
Look, there are only 2 ways out of the room you're in. Figure it out, knucklehead.
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
I told you, just walk off the edge of the screen. How hard could that be?
I'm lost in the Dinky Island jungle in Monkey 2.
I told you, just walk off the edge of the screen. How hard could that be?
Thank you. You've been very helpful. Goodbye.
Yeah, sure.
Oh, the heck with it! And due east from the pond to the dinosaur. Okay, let's go over it again, so no one forgets where we buried the treasure. Head north from the dinosaur to the pile of rocks. Gee, Captain Marley, where should we bury the treasure? Head due east from the rocks to the eggs. Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces. Oh, you meant this treasure. Well, why didn't you say so? You could have come by the shortcut like I do.
Shortcut?
Oh, the heck with it! Let's make a map and tear it into 4 pieces.
Hi, Herman.
Oh, hi.
I think I have better things to do than talk to you.
I think you will find that the concept of better things is the frailest of illusions. No, that's not right.
I've hit cement. That's the last match.
Great Scott! That came from the direction of Dinky Island. The idiot must be messing with my grandfather's treasure. Ugh, I'd better get over there.
That must be the treasure of Big Whoop. I can't reach that from here. There, I think that'll hold. And you showed up about 3 days later. Will you help me now?
Anything to shut you up. That has to have been the longest story I ever heard. Oh dear.
Hello, Guybrush.
You remember these rooms? It was just one background, and we'd turn on and off the doors.
Generic room technology for Indy 4.
Yeah, I think we had a patent on that.
Pseudo rooms?
You can see it there when it flashes like that.
Yeah, see, that's when it was weird when you cut from one to the other, because certain things would not change and other things would change.
Because there's originally, like in Indy 4, where you go through the castle, you go into a room, then you go into a hallway, then you go into another room, you don't see it.
Right.
That was such a great game. Oh, it was Indy 3. Indy 3.
Last Crusade.
Yeah, Last Crusade. That's when you go in the cat and the.
The Last Crusade was when we first started doing the little dialogue.
That was you mentioned the dialogue puzzles.
Yeah, and then I think in Monkey 1, I think it was almost like the whole concept was proved out in a way, and then I think we went nuts on Monkey 2 with the dialogues.
Goodbye, LeChuck.
You won't escape me this time.
Oh? Why do you say that?
Even if you were to escape, I would always be able to find you again. We are bound to one another.
Like dreadlocks?
Yes, rather like that. Or like... brothers.
Huh?
I am your brother.
No. That's not true. That's impossible.
Search your feelings. You know it to be true.
No!
And I brought a little surprise for you.
I don't suppose it's a LucasArts game.
No.
A dolly? The surprise is a dolly?
The surprise is a voodoo dolly, which I'll be using to torture you. And then send you screaming to another dimension, one of infinite pain. Observe. That was exhilarating. Let's have some more fun, shall we?
Please, no more.
Okay, time to send you screaming to a dimension of infinite pain. At last, I'm rid of that pesky little wimp Guybrush.
Hey, I'm alive.
Hey!
I thought I was a goner. Oops.
Strange. There must be something wrong with my voodoo doll. It was supposed to send you to another dimension, not the next room. Shoddy materials, I'll bet. Well, I guess I'll just try it again.
No, that's okay. I don't want a whole box. Hey, there's only one balloon in here. One bottle of root beer should be sufficient. I'll just take one.
You remember these rooms?
Holy cow, these are my parents! Hi, Dad. Hi, Mom. Oh, there's stuff in it. It's a pair of surgical gloves. There's a syringe in here.
A 43 Steely!
Wait a second.
Guybrush, it's voodoo time! Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time! It's a buffalo head. Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
Here, try this. Now, isn't that better?
Aha!
Wait, hold on. Let bygones be
Hey, Guybrush, it's voodoo time!
This looks loose. Wait, hold on.
Aha! Gotcha!
900 pounds. This is hauntingly familiar. The warning tape says closed for construction. Well, that's one ingredient. That's 2 ingredients. That's 3 ingredients. Now all I need is a doll. Okay, brother, watch out, because I've got my own doll now.
Aha! Gotcha! Now, that's pretty good, Guybrush, but not good enough to stop me!
It says E on it.
Hey? Oh, it's you! What, that again? Oh, look at me quaking in me booties! I laugh at you and your puny voodoo tinkerings! Nah, stab the doll again!
Take that, LeChuck!
You'll have to do better than that! You don't scare me!
You know, this doll reminds me of the stretchy muscle man I had as a kid.
I'm much too powerful for you and your puny doll! What are you gonna do now?
I wonder what would happen if I tore the leg off this thing.
Guybrush!
What?
Come over here.
No way. I'm not that stupid.
But I want you to take my mask off. See the true face of your brother.
No chance. It just ripped my lungs out when I get close.
No, I promise. Please, come take off the mask.
All right. I'm coming over.
Gently now. Remove my mask.
My God, you're my creepy brother Chucky.
What? Did you think I was kidding before?
Why have you been chasing me all over the place?
Our mother told me to hunt you down.
when our mother told you to hunt me down, did she actually mention killing me, or was that your idea?
Look, Guybrush, could you help me out? Stick the leg back on the doll, okay?
Will you promise to stop picking on me?
All right, I promise. Anything, just put my leg back on.
Hey, you kids! You're not supposed to be in here.
Ah, so there you are.
This is where it all comes together and is explained fully.
I think people might not understand this ending because you have to know a lot about numerology and science. There's a lot of physics references.
Food processing.
The Fibonacci sequence is incredibly important to this. All the clues.
We went back and forth a lot, or around and around, I guess, a lot about the ending. Like, you had it in your head and it was like, I don't know, should we really do this? And we were trying to think of something different that was going to be better. And I think I may have actually convinced you to do the ending that we did at dinner one night. I was like, no, we should just do it. It'll be great. It'll be kind of ambiguous and 70s
I remember
like.
we went around and around.
I kind of remember it more as an iterative thing that we did. We did one part and then we're like, let's add one more twist on the end. And let's add, you know what? And let's add another one at the end to make it like the first one didn't count. And let's add one more, and it kept getting, and it was hilarious.
Well, I think if this ending gets mentioned all the time on, top 10 best endings of computer games is the ending to Monkey Island 2.
And it also gets mentioned on the top 10 worst endings. It's like a very controversial ending.
But
People
isn't
either
that
love
perfect,
it or they hate it. In some ways, yeah.
I'd almost
that's what
rather
you
make
want people
something
to
that
talk
half
about
the people loved and half the people hated than a bunch of people
something
felt
everybody was just
mediocre
kinda like,
about. Yeah.
What's going on?
We're scolding you for running off. Your mother and I were very concerned.
Thank you for hunting down your brother like we asked, Chucky dear.
You boys didn't get in any trouble now, did you?
No, sir.
Good.
I wish you wouldn't run off like that, young man. We were worried sick. You don't know what kinds of murderers and ne'er-do-wells might be hanging around a place like this.
Okay, Mom.
Well, come on then. Let's go ride the madly rotating Buccaneer.
Yeah.
Guybrush. Oh, I hope LeChuck hasn't cast some horrible spell over him or anything.